Hi everyone, I've just come to share my altered book today. I finally got it finished, apart from a few charms I'm still waiting on. I had posted some pictures of it on Junk Journal Junkies, so now I'm happy to do my video and show you it's all complete. It's an old book and I've taken the insides out and repurposed it. It measures 8 inches by 4 3/4. Done a 5-hole pamphlet stitch on the side, which is the first time I've done the 5-hole and quite enjoy doing it. And I've painted and Mod Podged and dyed my own tags and put a few things on it. It's got a Tim Holtz hitch for the closure, and as you can see it's quite thick. So have a look inside. This one I've actually made, I want to put a lot of memorabilia and photos from my grandparents inside it. I'm lucky enough to have some photos and things, so I just thought that this verse on the tag was quite appropriate. The greatest journey is the one that brings you home, and I have a lovely wedding photo of the two of them to go underneath it. I've coffee dyed quite dark all my tags and some pages in here, and used Tim Holtz distress inked photo, vintage photo. Let's go on to the first page. Just got a nice piece of old lace in there that I dyed. Definition of cherish, which was appropriate. This is a photo of my grandmother and my great grandmother and my father as a child. So I thought cherish was quite appropriate to put there. I've used a piece of old book. This one here is quite good. I thought it was the key to my heart, so the sentiment had to be forever. Just a wee pocket, and this tag here comes out with the keys on. This one forms a pocket, so. And I've just put some little sentiments, and I can write on the pages after I've put my photos and things in. This one is love begins with a smile and grows with a kiss. As you can see, the paper's quite coffee stained. It's come up quite nice. Each page different. There's another little verse up here. I've just inked them lightly because I wanted them to have that old look. So it says, stop, smile, breathe, life is beautiful. And just put old pieces of lace and just little things that I had around the house. Put a little doily on a tiny little page up here at the top. And coffee dyed and stamped tag. This one's got a lovely purse on it. Some nice photos of my grandparents dressed up to go out, so I thought that'd be good to have. I've used a Tim Holtz stencil on this page, a vintage photo, distress ink, some more little tags. These tags are a really good size with the old black and white photos. The very old ones do fit neatly on the back with room to journal a little bit at the top. I just used all my old vintagey looking stamps. Bits of lace again. So another little verse on the top. Times like this are extra special. You put an envelope in the middle, and because I've used a doily, I actually Mod Podged it to give it the stiffness so I don't rip it getting things in and out of the pockets. I'm lucky enough to have quite a lot of old things, like a hosiery ration card from the war and things that are very special. Beautiful letter from my great-grandmother to my great-grandfather, and just some more ephemera in this pocket as well, but I'll fill it up once I've made the video. Some more tags. I think this page is probably my favourite page. Just a little envelope I've made and some wee love letters. I love this wee charm, wee heart with 2 doves on it, and the sentiments love. Definitions, love, and then of course the inkwell and the pen, which is a little half page and turns over, and it's the pen writing it. These are from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, free downloads. forms a wee pocket. And just more copy dyed papers to write on, memories of you, and time flies when I'm with you. It's hard reading upside down, I have to learn how to do it a bit different. I love how these wee tickets came up. I made these, they look very old and vintagey. They're just coffee dyed, and I've used my stamp and cut them out and distress inked them again. So I have a purse and a chandelier. Old paper out of the book. It's another big tag which I will hang more ephemeral photos on. And then the definitions love with the same nice piece of lace. So I'd got the first signature in and realised there might not be enough room for 3 signatures, so I've made my own envelope here and just put that in the middle. And I've used a dyed tag as the stopper to hold it closed. That way I can fill it up with photos. On to the next signature. Coffee dyed papers. Little pockets. Lovely old stamps. I actually have my father's glasses which are identical to that stamp, and I have my grandfather's inkwell, so I thought it was nice to put in this book. And crown, and this is what forms the pocket. Another page out of the book. I quite like this book. This is at the top, the title of the page, My Cousin Rachel, and I do have a cousin called Rachel, so I thought it was appropriate to use. A birdcage tag, and another little envelope I've made with some letters. Next web page, little tag memories. This is a little half page with the tags going over the edges. Music sheet, a newspaper, a lovely little key, another envelope and some letters. There's my Tim Holt stencil again. Little page to hold some nice photos. There's lots of room for journaling and all sorts. Another little one, keys on it, happiness and believe. It's another tiny wee page just put together with the tags. Just glued them in such a way they go over the page. And negative. Some more of the lovely little tickets I made. And a cup of tea. Remember this moment stamp on the top. And lots of copper dye and lots of little bits of lace. And there we have it. It's my old repurposed book into a little journal for memorabilia and photos of my great-grandparents. Thank you for watching.